Hello family, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela and this channel is all about beauty, fashion, and life. Now, I'm sure you saw the title of today's video, so I was just getting ready and I remember I got a lot of questions about how I put my eyelashes on, or people requesting that I do an eyelash installation video, so I decided let me just go ahead and video this and create this video real quick while I'm getting ready, because I normally don't wear lashes every day. I always wear them for my video days, and sometimes if I'm going on special events or I just want to feel cute for the day, I put my lashes on. But that is what today's video is all about. If that is something you're interested in seeing, then stay tuned. Now, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is the type of eyelashes that I use. Now, if you watch a lot of YouTube or videos and you see the young ladies, they have these lashes here, which are like, I think they're a dual layered lash, and they have a nice wide band. I'll take a pair off so you can see. See these? I don't recommend these for hooded eyes or maturing eyes. It's just too much weight. They're just too large for that. In my opinion, I recommend a more natural look, a more wispy type look. So I'll show you the eyelashes that I use, and I absolutely love them. They're the only ones that I use actually. So these are, I wear wispies, but this is my favorite brand, and these are the Ardell lashes. This pack I purchased from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box for these, but I've seen these at Walgreens. I'm sure they have them at Walmart, probably at Target, but this is the brand that I wear 99.9% of the time. And they're relatively inexpensive. I think this 5-pack is probably $5. And you can reuse your lashes, but you have to be careful when you pull the glue off. So I'll show you how to pull the glue off. So when you're pulling the glue off your lashes, you want to make sure you're holding the lashes, like a huge section of the lashes, and then you can just kind of pull the glue off with your finger, or sometimes I'll take my tweezers and I'll pull the glue off like that. And you can reuse the lashes. I do sometimes, but not every time. But if I have a lot of makeup on, I get a lot of mascara on my desk, go ahead and throw them away because they're about $1 a pair. So that's what I do. So I'll take these out and I'll show them to you. As you can see, I've already worn a pair, wore a pair yesterday. And they're still, and I took the glue off of them, they're sitting on my desk. I'll wear those again. But when I take the lashes off the pack, I don't take them off with my finger most of the time because you can rip some of the lashes off. So what I'll do with my nail, I'll lift the corner up a little bit. Then I'll try to take the rest of it off with the tweezers. I ain't got my glasses on. Like so. I gotta scratch my nose. Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna show you the difference between these. I'll put these behind here. See the lash band on these? Okay. Compared to the lash band on these. See how much wider this band is? It's not going to look nearly as natural. It's not going to look nearly as natural as the lash band on the other lashes. Now the first thing you want to do when you take your lashes off is to measure them on your eyes. Now I use these so much, I know that this is a perfect length or width for my particular eyes. So this is how you do it. You just kind of, it's a little sticky because it has a little bit of glue on it from being inside the packet. You want to lay them on the outside of your eye. Just kind of lay them in and see if that's a good length. As you can see, they're a good length for my eye. Now what you don't want to do, is that, don't stick. What you don't want to do is bring them all the way in on the inner part of your eye. If you get them too far in and they're glued, it's gonna rub up against the side of your nose and it's gonna itch so bad. They're not gonna last more than a few minutes. You're gonna rip them off because it's just gonna tickle, keep tickling the inside of your nose, and you're not going to like it at all. So you want the inside of the eyelash to be approximately between your iris, your iris, the black part of your eye, and the inner corner. So you want your lashes stop right about here, right in the middle of the whites of your eyes, right about there. Anywhere further, it's gonna take up too much eye space, Now, what you don't also want is your lash to be hanging out, put it inappropriately on the outside. Too far, it's really too far out on your eye as well. What it's gonna do, especially with more mature eyes, is gonna draw your eyes down. So you really want to make sure you get a great placement with your eyelash and make sure the eyelash is at the correct length for your particular eyes. Because then if you get it right on the outside corner, it's kind of gonna lift your eye up, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to pull everything up, ladies. That's what we want to do. I'll show you how I apply. Does it have glue on it? This has extra glue on it from being inside the packet. So I'm gonna hold the hairs and pull this glue off here. Now, talk about the glue. This is the only glue I use. I love this glue. I've been using it for a long time now. Duo does make a glue that comes in with an applicator on the inside, and you can use that as well. This is the, ooh, I cannot read it. What to say?
Dark tone.
Okay. This is the Duo dark tone glue. It comes out a dark gray and dries down to a black, but this is my favorite glue. And because this one doesn't have an applicator, I put some glue on the card. Now, I have a lot of cards. These cards are tags from the clothes that I buy. So that I save the tags so that I can use it for my eyelash application. So let's sit this over here because I'm not gonna use that. So I will squirt some glue. Tag. And you don't necessarily need that much, but I just do. Now, I took, don't come for me with this, my bobby pin. So this was one of the long, hold please. So this is what I used to apply the glue on my eyelashes. And this is where this came from. Remember these long bobby pins with the little balls on the end? I just unfolded one and made me a little handle like this. This is the exact tool that I use. I'm sure they make tools for this, but hey, I had this around and I needed something to apply the glue to my lashes. So this is what I use. So I'll take this, dip it in the glue, and just go right around the lash band. All the way down, being careful to make certain that I get enough glue on the ends because that's where you get a lot of your lifting. All the way on the inside of the band. Now, I lie this down so that the glue is not touching the card. Then, this is how this is what allows my lashes to stay on all day long without fail, without moving. So I'll take this, and it has the ball on the end, so it's soft. With a tiny bit of glue, and this is my left eye. I will look down in the mirror and put a tiny dab of glue all along my lash line, my lash line, and the combination of the glue on my eye already and the glue on the lashes kind of seals the lash together. It really, really works well for me. I found that keeps the lash on, it keeps it from moving, lasts all day. So I'll just put a dab all along my lash line where the eyelash is going to go. Just a little bit. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning. And the reason I put the glue on the lash first is because my body heat is going to warm this and it's going to make it tacky a lot sooner than the glue on the lashes. Then I'll pick the lashes up with my tweezers. These aren't lash tweezers, but they do make lash tweezers just like this. I'll see if I can find some on Amazon, but they make them just like this. And I like these more so than I like the ones that are hooked for lashes. And I'll hold it like this and give it a couple of minutes to dry. You can wave it back and forth and you can blow. This normally takes about a minute, minute and a half max. You want to make sure it's tacky but not completely dry. That way you can move it just a little bit once you put it on your lash line. If it's completely dry, it's just going to stick. You're not going to be able to move it. Now, and that just takes practice. You'll just do this again and again it'll take you a while to get used to it. If you're not used to putting lashes on, it'll take you a while to get it right the first time without having to take your lashes off and reapply. Okay, so it's been about a minute and a half. So I'm gonna look down in the mirror. I start with the outside. I know a lot of ladies start with the middle of their lashes or their eyes, but I like to start on the outside and then seal it all the way to the inner corner. So I start on the outer corner. As close to my lash line as possible. And I move to the inner corner. Once I get that on, I take my tweezers and I squeeze and push, squeeze and push, squeeze and push. Then I kind of lift up just a little bit.
You and me alone, inside of our embassy. Everything we need right here. Make me sing along, sing along. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you. Oh, watch.
Like that. Now you may notice that some of the glue is not completely dry yet, and that's okay. It'll just take a couple more minutes to dry. And while I'm doing that, then I go to the next eye. Once I get that done and that gets completely dry, then I use my lash curlers and then I will curl the lash up.
Everything we need right here.
Giving it a little lift, and then I'll apply just a little bit of mascara just to make sure my lashes completely blend in with the falsies. Just a little bit at the base so they blend seamlessly. Now I put my eyeliner on. Once I finish my makeup, I put my eyeliner on, so I always have a black band on the top of my eye, and this is what the finished product looks like. So you can see how much more open this eye is than this eye. Can you tell? Mm-hmm. And it looks really natural. It doesn't look really heavy. These lashes would have looked pretty much crazy. Let me show you how. This other lash would have just been too heavy for my eyes. The band is heavy, the lash is really large. Let's see if I can give you an idea what this would look like. Honey. It's too long, but see how big this is? It doesn't look natural. This looks more natural, more dainty, more refined. It's a wispy, so it starts off really small on the inner eye and then it just kind of wisps up on the edges, kind of lifting your eyes. This is just too much. And that is how I get my lashes to stay on all day long. Now, if you're not used to wearing lashes yet, skip the part about putting the glue on your actual skin before you put the lashes on. Just put the glue on the lashes until you get used to putting your lashes on every single day and get proficient at that. And then you can maybe try that and then help your lashes last a lot longer. Now, if you haven't put your eyeliner on, if you feel like it didn't look real seamless, you can also put just a little bit of eyeliner all the way down to the inner corner of your eye, so it just gives you that gradual black line up to your wispy lashes. Well, that's it, ladies. Now, remember, eyelash installation is all about practice. You really, really have to practice. You need to practice on days where you're not going anywhere, like on a Saturday morning, you get up, eat your breakfast, get things done. Just go ahead and let me go ahead and practice putting on some eyelashes and wearing them all day long, because at first they take a lot of getting used to. You're not used to that weight, even though some of them can be very, very light. It still takes some getting used to, and that way when you're really in the rush or you're trying to put the eyelashes on when you want to go somewhere, you've spent that time practicing and you're not as nervous and the application is a lot easier. So don't forget to practice prior to the time you need to wear the eyelashes. Thank you so much for spending some of your valuable time with me. Good luck and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.